Hey everybody, this is Chelsea Schaefer.
And Caitlin Gustov.
And this is The Score, the official podcast of the sport of team roping. This is the Team Roping Journal's semi-weekly podcast highlighting the team roping industry's top talents and influencers through stories that inspire and connect ropers. We sit down with ropers from the professional ranks as well as industry icons and producers to delve into topics that make the team roping world tick. This is season 2. It will feature even deeper interviews, storytelling, and issue-based coverage, and we are so excited you're here.
This episode is brought to you by SmartPak Equine. Find out more about SmartPak at www.smartpakequine.com and stay tuned for the break in the episode to learn more. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of The Score. You'll notice it's a little bit different this week. Chelsea is not here. You're stuck with just me, Caitlin Gustov, co-host. We had a fun week at the Ariat World Series finale, XIV, and we want to share those interviews with you. So for today's episode of The Score, brought to you by SmartPak, we're going to listen to the interviews with the open roping, the 14.5, 13.5, and the 12.5. And just to wrap that up, I got a chance to talk to Bubba Bucklew and Billy Jack Sabins. They won the first ever Gold Buckle Beer Open to the World series presented by the Team Roping Journal. And then we talked to Robert Pixley and John Height. They won the AGCO 14.5. Also, followed by that is Dex Maddock and Rob Webb, and they won the YETI 13.5. Then, lastly, we're going to conclude this episode with Chris Westbrooks and Austin Thompson. They won the Ariat number 12.5. All of these wins happened at Las Vegas at the South Point Hotel and Casino Arena at the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale XIV. It was a great week, lots of money being paid out, and I'm going to quit chatting at you guys because you guys are going to get to listen to some awesome runs, awesome people that won over the week. And stay tuned for the following Tuesday. We're going to have the rest of the ropings. Those winners chat at you guys on the short score. But for now, thank you guys, and I can't wait for you guys to hear these interviews. Also, if you haven't checked it out, go to teamropingjournal.com. You can read all of these winning stories online. You go to your news tab, and under your news, click World Series of Team Roping. They are all there under that tab. So don't miss out and enjoy. Bubba, Billy Jack, welcome to The Score.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
So you guys just won the first ever Gold Buckle Beer Open to the World presented by the Team Roping Journal at the World Series finale, Ariat World Series finale. Talk about your day. How's it? How are you feeling right now?
Feel good. It felt hard all day long. Like it felt like our first couple steers were treacherous. The first one come straight left, and I almost thought we should have got a rerun, but I'm glad we didn't ask for one. And come back in our second steer, I think he smoked both of us, and we that was our hardest steer by far. It was our second one, and I don't know. Our first one was pretty tough too, but after that, it felt like the rest of them were easy to catch besides the short round, and I missed him, and it went on. So.
Gotcha. What about you, Billy Jack?
Yeah, the same deal. The first year, I had a hard time. He kind of went left and then followed. I had a pretty tough time getting caught up. And then the second one, man, he split the gates and run so hard. And Bubba did a good job. I was way behind, and Bubba did a good job of slowing him down, letting me catch him. And then from there on, I mean, it felt like we had the hardest part of the roping behind us because I didn't figure we could draw any worse than what we had at that point. So just tried to go make some good runs, and surely it would be better than the first two. So, yeah.
Gotcha. And what about your horsepower? Billy Jack, you were on Shug.
Yeah.
Purina, Horse of the Year.
Just like I've been telling everybody, whenever I ride her, if I mess up, it's my fault. She'll dang near healing for you. So she's great. She don't ever mess up. She's really easy. So, I mean, yeah, she's a great horse. She really is.
And then what about the gray horse?
That's Silver. He's my old horse. I haven't rode him since the U.S. finals. I rode him, and that's been a month ago. He's been really crippled, and he got good last week, and I was just like, today I haven't rode him all week, and I said, man, I haven't won anything, so I know that if I do my job, he'll let me win something. So, he's just trusty. He'll let you win in any setup. I mean, you can win at the NFR or you can win Cheyenne. Like, he's a great horse. Thankful to have him.
And how old is he?
He's 14.
14? Gotcha. And watching that short round, I mean, high call missed. What was going through your head kind of in the back, waiting until high call finished?
For me, I don't watch anybody rope. I just, where my header turns him, just catch the steer. And roping's so tough now that I can't try to win the rope, and I don't feel like. I just have to catch the steer, and if it's my day to win the rope, then it's my day. Most generally, if you make good, consistent runs at a jackpot, especially a 5-header, you're going to win something if you draw good enough. So that was my game plan, just wherever Bubba turned him, take a good high percentage shot. We roped at 2 jackpots before here, and I messed up at both of them. So I was not going to mess up. I told him that yesterday.
Yeah, he told me yesterday. He said, "Don't worry about tomorrow. I'm not messing up." And I said, "Man, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about me."
So, yeah, it worked out. I mean, so.
And so, I mean, you just won the Gold Buckle Beer Open. What's next? Partners for next year in the pro rodeo?
Well, funny enough, I don't know for sure. I'm roping with T-Wade next year, and I think Bubba's
I'm roping with Cole.
So.
Oh, wow.
They're roping together at the NFR. So.
Yeah. So,
that's awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Robert and John, welcome to the score. You guys just won the AGCO 14.5 Ariat World Series finale. What's going through your heads right now? Is it real?
Oh, it's real now. I think it's sinking in. Every minute it goes by, it gets a little more real. So, so it'll really sink in probably this afternoon once we relax and get everything put up.
What about you?
Yeah, that sounded good. That's a good answer. It takes it a minute to after you get all the nerves out. And not really nerves, but the excitement. But it's coming to reality. It's a blessing. We both got families and family men. We really love our families, and the money just blesses our family more than us.
And what they say about being life-changing, it's life-changing. I promise you, both of our families, it'll change our lives.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And where are you guys both from?
I'm from Livingston, Texas.
Livingston?
And I'm from Carthage, Texas.
Carthage, Texas. And your wife gave me a little tidbit. Your original partner hurt his shoulder, broke his collarbone. Broke his collarbone.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you got picked up. How did that all work out?
I actually was trying to weigh my options on who would be the best header, so I put it on Facebook. You know, like if you're shopping, you shop Facebook.
You shop Facebook.
So I put it on there, and apparently he or Lita saw it.
Yeah, my wife we were at a roping, and my wife was looking at it, and she come over and got me and told me, said, "Hey, you want me to send him a message back?" And I said, "Yeah, go ahead and send it back, as long as we got enough room on the credit card to pay the fees."
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome.
And the rest is history.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And your horse got crippled, had to have surgery?
Yeah, he's been down for almost 2 years. And I took him to Champion Fit actually just to get him back in shape to see if I could bring him out here. And then they found he had a broke splint bone in his back leg. Brazos Valley Equine done the surgery on him, took it out. Ryan Lee with South 40 took care of him, and Champion Fit got him back going. He's 4 weeks off from that surgery. So he's 19 years old. He's awesome. I brought him here just to ride in this building.
And what's his name? And how old?
Ace.
And he's
19.
19. Awesome. And what were you on?
I was actually riding Al Box horse. I borrowed the horse to come here, and just a blessing to be able to ride him. He's such a powerhouse. He slow cattle, he backs off and works for you. Fast cattle, you're not going to be behind at all.
And what's that horse's name?
His name is Prince.
Prince, do you know how old he is?
He's about 13. We call him Fresh Prince around my place.
Yeah, I like it. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I like it. That's awesome. Okay, you guys were high call coming back. What was it? 25th was first coming into it until second team came in, knocked down a run. Nick Sartain wheeled one.
Right.
What were you thinking getting ready to back in the box after seeing that last run and preparing to
Really,
go?
I mean, To be honest with you, there's really no thinking. I mean, you just go do your job. I mean, my deal was I was going to go do my job, and he does his job, and everything will turn out the way it's supposed to. You know, we've roped together in the past, hadn't roped together probably in a year and a half or so. He knows me well enough, and I know him well enough to know that we're going to go make our run. If it wins us something, it wins us something. If it don't, it don't.
Definitely, and that's the main thing that we both work at. We try to take the best shot. That's not a silly shot. Try to get position. If you don't make it there, just go ahead and get what you can.
That's awesome.
And the biggest deal is the contest is between you and the steer, not between you and the team that went in front of you.
I like that. I like that analogy. And where'd you get qualified at?
I didn't get qualified.
You just straight
Direct
entered?
entered.
Direct entered? Gotcha.
What do they call it, grandfathered in or whatever from the first
From
year.
the first one.
Oh, okay. So you're an original.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Are you too as well?
No, I didn't come the very first year. I started coming the second year, I believe.
But I got to pick him up since my partner got hurt.
Yeah.
I actually hadn't been to about 2 ropings in the last year and a half.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I've taken some time off.
Gotcha. Just focusing on family, work.
Yep, family and work and just
Yeah.
serving the Lord a little bit and staying at it.
And what do you guys do for work?
I've got a septic installation company that I've had for about 20 years in Livingston.
And what's the name of that company?
Rock and P Utility Service.
Rock and P. Gotcha.
And I'm actually the president of Smarty.
Okay.
Smart Roping. And then I also run a trucking company a little bit too.
Gotcha. That's awesome. So you deal with all the indoor seas.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
get around them? They help you out enough, or?
Yeah, and
All the
actually
pros?
Junior was here signing autographs for us, and he said he wasn't leaving until after I wrote. So
Did he stay?
he stayed and
That's
watched it, so
awesome.
it's pretty cool when you got one of the best guys in the world.
Maybe
rooting
he'll
for
go.
you.
Maybe he'll go knock one down tonight.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was going to buy steaks, and he said he'd go win the round, and then he'd buy dessert.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Are you guys going to go gamble? You guys are going to rope more?
Roping more.
Yeah, we're
Roping
gonna
more?
rope
Yeah,
more.
John's fixing
Hopefully.
to rope here in a minute.
Hopefully be back up here again?
Oh,
Hopefully.
yeah, I'm coming back to see you.
Got more chances.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
SmartPaks are a simple, foolproof way to make sure your horse always gets the right supplements. All you have to do is choose the supplements that your horse needs, and SmartPak will pack them in convenient, customized daily doses that make feeding time fast and easy. And SmartPaks aren't just easier for you. They're better for your horse too, because they come in pre-measured doses, are clearly labeled and sealed for freshness. There's never any doubt that your horse is getting the absolute best. Visit smartpak.com or call 1-800-461-8898 to learn more about how SmartPak can help you take great care of your horse today. All right, Dex and Rob, you guys just won the 13.5, the YETI Ariat World Series roping today. From third call back, what's going through your minds right now?
It's pretty nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You too?
I'm just pretty mellow right now, pretty leveled out.
Ready to go rope?
Yeah, I'm supposed to run another one about 30 teams ago.
Probably like, yeah. I was gonna say
But-
you're a little behind on that. It's
Well,
fine. They're rolling you.
Yeah,
When you guys won, my friend texted me and he said something about breaking out. Do you have a record of like breaking the barrier or something, Dex?
Not
Like-
really, but I was a little bit worried about breaking out.
It's a little concerning.
Yeah, it's a little concerning, for sure. But I did play it a little safe and miss the barrier a little bit, and I had to show some offense right there to make
And-
up for it.
I mean, missing the barrier, you guys were 6 seconds, 6.98 seconds. Kind of walk me through your run in the short round.
Just made sure the steer was right, and I tried to go behind him, and I felt like he might have been a little touch stronger, maybe not because we run through him, but he.
we ran through him because you ride a racehorse and used to rope.
Oh, so that horse looks cool.
Thank you.
The horse looks really cool.
She's a good one. She helps me out a lot. She's the whole reason we're here. So
And what's kind of her backstory? Name, age?
her name's Aberdeen. She's a
Aberdeen.
barrel horse. She's 11.
Ah.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. She likes being a rope horse for sure. And I got her 2 years ago from some friends of mine, and they sent her to me to tune up and sell her because she didn't make it in the barrels. And I decided I needed to have her, and
Kind of your fit.
yeah, she fit me pretty good. I wasn't too sure about her at 1st,
Mhm.
but the more I rode her, the better it got, and now I wouldn't do anything without her.
I mean, that horse. I think both of your horses' price tags just went up if you're going to sell them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And what about that heel horse you're on?
She was a failed barrel horse as well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's quite the deal. I think she rode her for 30 days, decided she wasn't going to make the cut. I got her. Tried to rope calves on her. She does not like roping calves.
Mhm.
Hates it. Started heeling on her, and she is fairly easy that way. She likes to do it.
Awesome. And what's her name and age?
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
She is 8.
Where did you guys get qualified together?
More or less. We rope. I mean, he's just my first partner in all the 13s over the summer.
Gotcha.
We won a little bit at Homedale, and
We went twice at Homedale or once?
once.
Oh, okay.
So we won a little bit, and then he always calls me first to ask me a rope, and can't turn him down.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially not after this, right?
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Gooding, Idaho. Born and raised in Wendell, just down the road.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm currently from Filer, Idaho.
Mhm.
Originally from Nevada, but by way of Idaho.
Awesome.
I call Idaho home. It's a good place.
And what do you guys do for a living?
I own a fencing company. I started it about 7 years ago. The last couple of years, it has really taken off a lot. I have some awesome guys that work for me, and I've kind of partnered with a friend of mine that used to work for me this summer, and it has just exploded.
And what's that fencing company called?
Web fencing.
Web fencing. Gotcha. And Dex, what do you do?
I train rope horses.
Gotcha.
I have a boss, and he's buys horses for me to ride, and we sell them together, and it's a good deal. He's a great guy, and it's a great opportunity for me. I love it. Get to do what I love every day.
And I'm just going to let everyone know, no one could see what Rob just did to Dex. He tapped him on his shirt because his patch is the name of the rope horse program.
Is it Lazy
which
5 or
is
5?
Just 5.
Just 5 livestock.
Five
Five livestock. Gotcha. And, okay, so you guys just won $228,000, split $114,000. What are you guys going to spend it on? Where's it going?
Buying a house.
Buying a house?
Buying a house.
And you have a baby on the way?
I have a baby on the way.
So, got to save up for some diapers. And
Exactly. Yeah, lots of those.
life's going to get pretty pricey. What about you?
Oh, I'm going to pay down my mortgage a little bit. Nothing real exciting. Maybe build a shop.
Start entering more?
No, I'm going to still be pretty stingy.
Maybe go win this next roping?
Yeah, that'd be cool. If I scratch again this week, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd be pretty blessed.
Well, awesome. Well, Dex, Rob, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, we got Chris Westbrooks and Austin Thomason on the score. You guys just won the Ariat number 12.5 at the Ariat World Series Finale XIV. What's going through your heads right now? Has it set in yet that you won?
Not really. It's kind of relaxing, actually. So that's,
Really?
Okay, now we can go do something. My anxiety level has come down. It was pretty high before this, and now enjoy the rest of my vacation.
Awesome. What about you?
It's the same.
Same.
I'm still up here, and I'm still trying to get it to come back down.
You guys were 6th callback. You guys were up your short round steer in 6.19 seconds. Kind of talk to me. Did you guys have a game plan going into that short round at all?
We kind of have one run, so it ain't like mine was just don't make any mistakes today. And if I can hit him right there and give him this shot, he's gonna.
Gotcha.
And like I told Drew, I struggled outside, and once I got that out, it was fine. But that's kind of my interpretation.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just one run at a time. That's all it is.
Gotcha. And like I said, you guys were 6th callback. It was kind of a tight short round in this number 12. Sitting back there, I know they hold you guys back there to make sure if you're callback, you can come and do your victory lap. What was, like, after you knocked down that run, what was kind of going through your head watching those last 5 teams? I mean, that must have been pretty nerve-wracking, even though you were going to win good money either way.
I was plumb happy either way it went because I know we made 4 good runs and they were going to pay us something. I mean, I honestly thought somebody would move us, but they just did. They didn't draw as good as we did.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's another steer that went was as good as ours.
I say you guys, it was right there in front of you. That run was
He kind
picture
of just
perfect.
stepped him to me, and when he stepped to me, you got to throw it. You can't take another one. I'm going to hit him in the back of the head if I try to for sure shot him.
Yeah. When I threw that valley and looked up, I mean, all I seen was smiles, and all the thing in my head was it just happened. And we were watching, and we're both just watching that board the whole time. We thought somebody would bump us, but we're doing a good steer.
Awesome. And horsepower. What are you guys on today? What were you riding?
Oh, let's see. Going to be 10-year-old bay horse that my wife picked out for me as a 5-year-old.
Oh.
And Holly's an amateur rodeo from US.
Okay.
I think he's really good, but I'm pretty biased on him too.
I'll say he looked pretty solid right there. I liked his
He's
move
very
going
sharp.
across the pen. What's his name and age?
He's Starbucks. He's 10.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Does he have any cool, do you know his papers? Anything about his papers?
He's by Smart Starbuck, and I have a daughter, Little Rough Peppy.
Little Rough Peppy. Gotcha. And what about your horse?
She's 13 years old next year, and we raised her. My mom and dad had the stud, and we bred and got her, and pretty much raised her since she was a yearling, and I've had her for forever now. And everybody asks me how old she is, and I tell them their age, and they cannot believe how old she is. She's put me in so many spots to make a lot of stuff happen. And so, I mean, she took me to the college finals, and she's just a nice horse. I really like her.
And what was her name?
Holly.
Holly. And who's here with you guys today watching?
My wife and our lifelong friend of hers that came with us.
My girlfriend. My mom and dad are at home watching it. So.
Are they watching on Ride Pass?
They were.
They are. Awesome. Everyone sign up for Ride Pass. Don't miss out.
The neatest feeling down there being around Trevor. See, he told me my head horse looked pretty sharp.
That's what I was going to ask you. How was it talking? I mean, that's pretty special. I think that's probably the first time Trevor's been down there to kind of award winners in the rope in. What was it like kind of getting to talk to him down there, getting that big paycheck?
Oh, it was nice. He was looking at it and kind of teasing us and how much it was. Like, he forgot her up that good and won as much as he is. It was pretty exciting.
Excited to shake his hand and tell him so we had a good run and solid run and fast run.
I was saying, you guys right now, I mean, you guys are winning more than what they're winning over at Thomas and Mack.
Yeah.
That's insane.
As
it's
much
awesome.
As you'd love to be one of them guys over there, it's
a good day to be a World Series cowboy. Awesome. Well, congratulations on holding you guys up. Are you gonna go gamble, celebrate, buy your wives and girlfriend something nice?
Take care of him first,
yeah. They deserve some TLC for sure. Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, real quick.
Remember, this episode was brought to you by SmartPak Equine. You can follow SmartPak on Facebook and Instagram or call 1-800-461-8898 to learn more about how SmartPak can help you take great care of your horse today.